Hi, Bumblebees. So this week is all about our 5 senses. Can you show me 5 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our 5 senses. Do you know what any of our senses are? Take a moment to think about that question. What are our 5 senses? So I want you to think about that question. And for now, we are going to read a story. So this story is called My 5 Senses. Can you show me 5 fingers again? Nice job. So we're going to learn all about our 5 senses today. So let's see with this book. I could see with my eyes, and maybe you could help me read along. I could hear. I could hear with my ears. Can you touch your ears? I could smell. I could smell with my nose. Can you touch your nose? What is this boy smelling with his nose? Flowers. I can taste. I could taste with my tongue. Can you stick your tongue out? What is this boy tasting with his tongue? Ice cream. Put your hands on your head if you like ice cream. I do too. My favorite is chocolate. What's your favorite kind of ice cream? I can touch. I can touch with my fingers. Can you wiggle your phalanges? What is this boy touching with his fingers? A bunny. What do you think that bunny feels like? I think really fluffy. I do all of this with my senses. I have 5 senses. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I am using my sense of sight. Can you say sight? So you use your sense of sight to see. So I have a question for you, Bumblebees. What is something that you see right now? Use your sense of sight. What is one thing that you see? When I hear a drum of a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing. Can you touch your ears? So that is a second sense that we've learned about. So far we've learned about sight and touch, and the third one, hearing. I smell with soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven. Ooh, what do cookies smell like? I use my sense of smell. I am smelling. Can you point to your nose? So we've learned about our sight, our sense of touch, our sense of hearing, and our sense of smelling. So that means there's one more left. Can you guess what the last one is? When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. What do you use for your sense of taste? What body part? Your tongue. Can you stick your tongue out? We use our sense of taste. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. What do you think the water feels like? Sometimes I use all of my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I'm using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use my sense. I am seeing. So you need your sense of sight to see the sun and the moon and the stars. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use 4 senses. So let's try to figure out what 4 senses this boy is using while he's playing with his puppy. What body part is he using to touch his puppy? His sense of touch. He's using his fingers. He says, I can see my puppy. What do you use to see your puppy? What body part? Your eyes. I could hear my puppy. What body part do you use to hear? Your ears. And he says, I could smell my puppy. What body part do you use to smell? Your nose. And last but not least, his touch. You use your fingers to touch a puppy. Have you ever touched a puppy before? When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, hear, and touch. Can you do that with me? I see, I hear, and I touch. Do you like playing with a ball? Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another. But each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all that there is. So do we use our senses all the time? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do we use our senses all the time? Yes, we do. We need them to function and to live and see the world around us. We want to hear all there is to hear, smell all there is to smell. What's something you love to smell? I love the smell of cookies. Taste all there is to taste. Touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. The end. So I hope you enjoyed that story, Bumblebees, because this week we're going to be learning all about our 5 senses. And today's centers focus around our sense of sight. What body part do we use for our sense of sight? Can you point to your eyes? And can you repeat after me? Sight. Nice job, Bumblebee. So I hope you enjoyed today's sight centers. Bye.